Yeah, I thought it was a good performance by our team. We talked about building some momentum going into next week, and I thought today we did that. I thought there was some times when we could have played a little bit better, more sound, more efficient, but for the most part, I thought the energy was good. The basketball moved. The guys really played together, and they played with a sense of confidence. I think you could see that tonight, and that's what we're going to need for Saturday and going into next week.
Biggs made some pretty good. You got it to them and made some pretty good post moves down there as well. How much better have they gotten, and how much better has the team gotten in really focusing those guys?
It's been a huge emphasis for us, and one of the things is the last two games we have. Well, middle played a little bit, but tonight no real zone. So when teams don't really play any zone, we really want to punch it inside and play out of those guys. And I thought it's been working really good. We've been practicing on it. We've been focusing on it. They also know that they're very willing passers out of the post, so I think that helps. But the team has bought into that a little bit, and and it's been good.
Copley made up for lost time in the second half, didn't he? How big was that spurt that he had?
Huge, and I thought, I told the radio, I didn't. It's not like I called a lot of plays for him, to be honest. 5 offensive rebounds in 18 minutes. Tonight in Chris Copley's career, I felt like he's always been a guy who, like tonight, I knew he played well, but you look at the stat sheet and wow, he just fills it up, kind of just naturally. I didn't call a lot of plays from him. He kind of just went and got the basketball, 5 offensive rebounds. He was playing with a lot of energy, which he did on Sunday, which I thought was really good. This was kind of one of those nights. I was shocked that he scored that many points, especially given he didn't really play that much in the first half.
For you, when he gets the first half foul trouble, as good as he is, is it tough to keep him on the bench sometimes?
It is, and we were thinking about going back to him. But part of it was Tosin was playing really good, and Thomas came in and gave us a couple good minutes because they had a bigger guy that I thought he matched up with. Tyler still trying to get him, into the rotation to provide some energy. So sometimes it is, but there's not many guys that can handle. Again, Chris has not been starting, even though we all know he's good enough to be a starter. He's an all-conference level player. And then to also be in foul trouble and not starting to still come in and do what he did, I think it's just a testament to Chris is a guy who just, when his motor's running, he's really, really good.
Tosin was 1 rebound short of double-double.
I know.
Were you surprised at how he thrust himself into the game?
He played really good on Sunday. I thought just the numbers didn't show it. He didn't get as many opportunities. He had 3 blocks tonight. That was huge as well. In only 20 minutes, and he got in a little bit of foul trouble as well. But I have a high expectation for Tosin, and I think he's one of the guys. If we're going to make a run next week, he has to be a presence. It doesn't necessarily mean scoring or anything, but he has to be a physical presence on the interior, and he's been doing that as of late.
When your whole bench played, or your whole rotation, everybody played in the first half, I think.
Yeah.
Darling showed you anything with that crossover and the behind the back pass?
Well, Nate's been playing in practice really well, and I've just been intending to give him some more opportunities and get some confidence. The other thing he does is he moves the basketball. He had 2 assists, 2 rebounds. He stepped out of bounds once, but he makes a great play. And I told him he's got to build off this. I thought he gave us when he was in, I thought we actually, when him and JD were in, I thought they gave us something that will help the team. That's what we are going to need off the bench. One of the things that we've proven is when we don't play those guys or the bench is not as productive, we have a difficult time winning, and that we need those guys. So I'm giving them a little more time and more confidence here going down the stretch. So if put ourselves in a position to make a run, that they're going to be instrumental in it.
Did you know he could have that crossover move in him?
Yeah, Nate shows us things in practice that you guys hopefully someday will see more regularly. But he's very fluid with the basketball. He's a very good player, and he's still a freshman. I think the biggest thing Nate's had to overcome is the mental part of it. I think getting the jitters out. Even tonight, wide open 3, he kind of double clutched it. But as he gets confidence, I'm hoping he can continue to show what he's shown the coaches in practice.
And I guess with Javian, there's times where he looks like he's the most athletic player on the floor, and that's been the case in a lot of y'all's games. Just finishing those plays for him.
Hopefully that play on the baseline is a confidence builder for him. It was an amazing athletic play. One of the best dunks, I think, to be honest, since we've been here. That was an amazing. And with the freshmen, it's all about confidence. And they're coming off the bench. They're in for 3 or 4 minutes and they come out, and that's difficult for them. And that's been difficult, I think, at times for JD and Nate. And again, I'm hoping tonight is a confidence builder for both of them, because there's no doubt in my mind, if you're going to win 3 or 4 games in a row next week, we're going to have them 1 or 2 games play really well.
It's Florida International. They got you guys a few weeks back, and they took a 20-1 lead on Middle tonight.
Yep.
You know, if they told you that or not.
I saw that
What kind
before.
of challenge are they going to provide?
Their record is not an indication of how well they've played. I think there's for them and I guess North Texas, who are not coming to the conference tournament, I think there's a sense of how are they going to respond the last weekend, and I think they proved it. I mean, before we went out to start our game, the score flashed back in the locker room. It was 18-1 or 20-1, and I wasn't surprised, because they have a couple guards. One of their guards, I heard, had 20 at halftime. It's the same guy who had 20 at halftime against us, and when he gets going, he's as good as anyone in our conference. So we're going to have to really guard the basketball and keep him in front. We've been playing obviously a little bit more zone the last couple of days and pressing, and I think that's helped us throw some teams off rhythm. Florida Atlantic only really essentially scored in the 50s. It was pretty good. I thought that's a team that scored a lot of points in the past.
You guys, tonight obviously had to be a confidence builder for everybody, but do you think after the struggles of the last 2 or 3 weeks that the confidence level is there going into the tournament?
I think it's getting there. We're making the right steps. I thought Sunday we made a small step, even though we didn't win, and today we made another step. We need to continue to make progress, and I continue to say it, and it's not anything I did. I think there's just a belief in that locker room that if they come to play, if our guys play like they're capable of, they think they can beat anybody in our league, and that's a great thing to have, and it's a great feeling as a coach. I think it's one of the reasons I still have a lot of belief that we have a good run in us.
How do you feel about the way you guys played?
I feel really good. We shared the ball, and got a momentum going, and our defense was really good. We locked down on their sets, got some stops, and it allowed us to get up and down, and it feels good to get the winning feeling back.
Yeah, what was the difference with you guys' front court and all 3 of those guys scored double figures?
Just get them the ball, man. That's my thing. I know if I get them the ball, I know 90% of the time they're gonna make the shot. So the hardest part is just getting them the ball, honestly.
How much of an impact did he make in that second half?
A huge impact. I mean, you'll look up at the scoreboard and you'll be like, man, I can't believe he got, whatever he has. He scores in bunches, and once he gets going, it's hard to stop him. And that's what we're going to need big down the stretch to make a run at.
Tustin got off to a huge start in the first half, and that's not typically his role is leading you in scoring, which he did for most of the first half. What does that do to you guys?
It just builds confidence, and also, builds confidence for him, to know that he can go out there and make the plays that we need him to make, and it's just big for us. And Chris, Coakley, William Lee, and Tosin Mahenti, they're all going to be big, coming down the stretch, so that was pretty good for us.
2 quick fouls, but, I'm a team player. I don't really dwell on myself if I'm having a bad first half. It's a team, so I'm always cheer my team on.
Usually the people sit on the bench with 2 fouls. Is it tough though to, not say, hey coach, man, I can go in and not get that third?
Isan always tell me, like, if I be cheering, he might come out on the sideline, whisper like, you got 2 fouls, man. I always tell him back, like, I don't care, like, cause I'm cheering for my teammates. So that stuff don't really matter to me like that.
What kind of openings did you find down low?
Coach Isan was, stressing the point that, we were much physical to them. They were big. They matched up with us, but we were much more physical than them. So he stressed that, just get deep post touches and it should take care of itself.
When you don't play much in the first half, how fresher are you in the second half? And you usually, you try to take advantage of that, being a little more fresh than the guys you're playing.
I just try to take all of the advantage I can because, like you said, if I do get in foul trouble early and don't play that much in the first half, it's pretty much, I'm pretty much 100% energy level. Everybody else is 50%, so I try to use that as my advantage.
Tonight, you guys played like you had earlier in the season after 2 or 3 weeks of kind of struggling. I guess what was the mood in the locker room compared to the last couple of weeks?
The mood has just been, attack, play together as a team. You know, the move has just been really just team oriented. You know, play within each other, and it's gonna work out for itself.
What kind of shirt is that? Or what's on the shirt?
Well, in practice, we were assigned these white and green shirts, and each of the shirts have our teammates and their families on them. And you know, we got to switch shirts. Like I have on Tosin's shirt right now, so I don't know who has my shirt, but it just goes along with team. You know, playing against each other. I mean, with each other.
So everybody wore somebody else's family on their shirt?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.